why you probably shouldn't visit China right now. Hey guys, it's Molly. I'm 25 and currently living in Hangzhou, China. I actually didn't get up until almost noon, so I'm just gonna get ready real quick. Welcome back to another vlog. So today is day 4 of China's Labor Day holiday, and people here get 5 days off for it. It's actually one of the biggest holidays of the year. Only Chinese New Year and National Day are bigger. And honestly, if you're thinking about visiting China anytime soon, this is probably the one time I'd tell you, maybe don't. And there's a very simple reason: there are just people everywhere. Like, everywhere.
Okay.
One of my friends is in Hangzhou visiting me today, so we decided to head over to West Lake, which is basically the most famous spot in the city. And I thought this would be the perfect chance to show you guys what China looks like during one of its craziest holiday rushes. Spoiler, it's insane. Also, this is my first time filming handheld, so please ignore the shakiness. Quick water break. Before we head out though, let me show you my apartment situation. A lot of people assume living in China is super cheap. It's not really. Hangzhou is actually pretty expensive, and this is basically the best place I could get in my area. I live on the 7th floor of an older building. No elevator. Yep. So every day I'm basically forced into cardio. Here's yesterday's trash that I need to take downstairs. And of course, that means walking down 7 flights. It's fine when the weather's cooler, but during summer it's actually miserable. By the time I get up all 7 flights, I'm sweating like crazy and completely exhausted. Okay, before we head out, I need to go throw this trash away. Here in China, most residential communities have designated trash collection stations. West Lake is pretty far from where I live, and there's no subway station close by, so first we had to call a car to get to the metro. And no, we don't really use Uber here. Most people use this app called a map. It's for maps and directions, but you can also call rides on it. When you get in the car, you tell the driver the last 4 digits of your phone number so they can confirm it's your ride. Super normal here. Hangzhou is honestly gorgeous this time of year. Everything is so green. But because it's the holiday, traffic was absolutely brutal. We sat through so many red lights. Once we got to the station, we had to head underground and transfer to Line 1 to get to West Lake. I've got my transit card linked to my phone, So I just scan and walk in. Super easy. And because these stations get ridiculously crowded during holidays, there are volunteers everywhere helping direct people. Which makes sense because this place was packed. This is Westlake Cultural Square, a subway stop pretty close to Westlake. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just out here doing the whole tourist thing, stopping by, checking it out, and getting a few pics in. Haha. Like, every subway car was stuffed. Even though it's the 4th day of the holiday, there are still a lot of people today. And some tourists are even dragging their suitcases around while sightseeing. And the closer we got to Westlake, the worse it got. By the last few stops, basically everyone was smashed together. And you could tell every single person was going to the exact same place. When we got off, the escalator line was insane. So we took the elevator instead and escaped through one of the less crowded exits. My friend was already asking if we should book dinner, because some places already had over 100 groups waiting. At like mid-afternoon, and yes. We ended up waiting until after 9 p.m. to eat, so that should tell you everything. The second we got outside, we could smell street food everywhere. And there was a milk tea shop giving out free samples. So obviously we grabbed some. And honestly, free drinks just taste better. I don't make the rules. Then we turned the corner and, oh my god, just a sea of people. This huge intersection by West Lake is right next to one of Hangzhou's busiest shopping areas, and it was absolutely packed, like shoulder to shoulder packed. There was a Magnum ice cream pop-up and the line was crazy.
你想吃吗？想吃吧。这有个鞋，我拍一下这个鞋，拍一下这个鞋。好知道。来一下，这边比较好。
Then we found this giant shoe sculpture, which was random but kind of fun. So of course we stopped for pictures. Tourist mode activated.
是吗？嗯。哇，超大鞋。
My friend wanted coffee, so she ran into the mall while I waited outside. And standing there just watching the crowd was honestly wild. People just kept coming, nonstop. Eventually, I got too hot and gave up and went inside too. I was so tired I literally just sat on the floor for a minute. No shame. Inside, there were people everywhere in Hangzhou. Cosplayers, people doing full-on photo shoots. That's something I always think is cool about this area. West Lake is this super historic scenic spot, but right around it there's also this really fun modern youth culture vibe. It's kind of a mix of everything. And then finally, West Lake. We made it. At this point, my friend was reviewing all the pictures we'd taken, and I was just trying to recover. And honestly, West Lake is probably best when it's quiet, like when you can just slowly walk around, feel the breeze, and chill. But during a holiday like this, yeah, no chance. There are people taking pictures everywhere. Crowds moving nonstop, tourists packed into every corner. So if you come here expecting peace and serenity during Labor Day, good luck. At some point we just gave in and leaned into it. If everyone else is taking a million pictures, we might as well too. And honestly, once we stopped fighting the chaos, it was actually fun. We even saw two girls doing a Hanfu photo shoot. And they looked so pretty. Like seriously stunning. After walking forever, we finally hit the food street area and got ice cream. We picked Longjing tea and osmanthus.
我以为桂花是桂花味，没想到就是撒了一点桂花。不如用香蕉。就是。甜的。你抿一下这个。这个呀。哦。好冰啊。 你感觉哪个好吃？
我觉得这个好吃，
我觉得这个好吃。
但是上面有桂花。
Then we tried each other's, and immediately both decided the other one tasted better. So we swapped. Very mature decision making. I ended up with the Longjing one, which I actually loved because it wasn't super sweet. Then we just sat down wherever we could find space because by then our feet were completely done.
就是长度，就是他们都已经知道他拍了，之后还。
After that, I got some totally unnecessary cinematic shots of my friend. You know, just for the look.
那好可爱，啵比啵比啵比啵，啵比啵比啵比啵。
我都脸了。
Then we squeezed across this tiny crowded bridge. And not gonna lie, I was genuinely a little concerned for that bridge.
哇，到处都是人，就是只要是边边上就都是人。
呀。真的要去断桥吗？我觉得咱们走到这儿就已经够明显了。好。坐一会儿。
我没光，往这边走，这边走，这边走。
Later, I bought this cold brew Longjing tea because it looked really pretty, super aesthetic, very Instagram worthy. And then I tasted it, and wow, it was so bitter, and it cost almost $10. I've definitely made better financial decisions.
我要在这儿做回本再走。
我们这做到快到我们。
And then finally, dinner. After waiting forever, we got into this southern Chinese restaurant and ordered shrimp cakes, stir-fried noodles, chicken with potatoes, and a bunch of other dishes. And honestly, it was amazing, totally worth the wait. So yeah, that was our completely chaotic Labor Day trip to West Lake.
因为我们从那个地方走过来的时候，所以我们走了4个分钟。其实还有好多呀，你要涮一下吗？
If you ever visit China, you absolutely should come. Just maybe avoid major holidays unless you're fully prepared for crowds like this. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you want to see more real-life vlogs about living in China, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.